Hello, family. Hello, hello, hello. This is kind of, I've labeled this as testing one, two, three. And the reason I labeled this as testing one, two, three, because I am trying to see what method is better. Amen. In regards to my um, going live. Because I've had some technical difficulties in my last two lives, and I'm not trying to keep having technical difficulties. So good morning, y'all. I know I look extra wide because I'm on the iPad this morning. So I'm going to be trying out some different ways to go live and see which one benefits me the best. So here we are. So this is testing one, two, three. Let me see. I hope everybody's having a fabulous morning. Hi, Carrie. Let me share my referral link. I'm still getting new to this StreamYard thing, but I will be going live much more. Um, so just a FYI. I put my business partner tried to put me on a schedule, and I'm gonna stick to that schedule. Yesterday I was a little off. I was able to complete my shorts, but I didn't get all of my phone calls in. So for the first week, I believe for the first week, I said I was gonna do 3 calls a day and 5 shorts. I gotta go look at my list again. But yesterday was a little crazy, but I tried to get in as many as I could in the shorts. So we're gonna try it again today, um, and getting my posting times together. So that's something that I'm working on. So business partner, you know who you are. I'm working on it. Uh, but you guys, we had some excitement in Skillam this morning. Noelle returned. Oh Lord. So this is gonna be very, very interesting to see what she brings to Skitlanta this time around. There was some things. Hi, Marion. There was some things on social media that she had posted that I would have thought that they ruffle the waters a little bit. But baby, when you good, you good, and when God got a plan for you, He got a plan for you. So I personally was happy to see Noelle back in the skits. Noelle was like is like Shayla to me. Alexa, dismiss. She's that character that people love to hate. Like the Angelina, you love to hate. You love them, but you hate them, but they good and they're relevant. Alexa, dismiss. Sorry about the Alexa, y'all. Yeah, we family in here. So this particular live, we in here, we family. Yeah, my back is killing me. Yeah, I think I be playing in the auntie skits when I talk about my back. My back is killing me. I hope it ain't my kidneys or nothing because it is hurting. The last 3 or 4 days have been off the chain. Off the chain. But so y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about. We haven't got much from Anthony and Amber yesterday. We see that Angelina is pretty much back to her old ways, amen. Oh Lord. She back to she back to she back to being Angelina. So don't know exactly how far they're gonna go with this. She was giving good motherly advice and things of that nature, but it seems like she's kinda pivoted um to the other side. My son going to see his folks. Let me see what they writing. Okay, good. Giant Auntie Beth just got up too, so she said, "Take your time, but get your clothes. Let me see what you're wearing." He's going to see his other side of the family today, man. Hey, Shelby. So y'all, I'll be doing more with better lighting, of course. Um, more videos. Right now, I'm on StreamYard. The purpose of this live is to just, oh, I like that. Yeah, that's nice.
I want my white shoes.
Yeah, that look nice. John, can you bring me some cereal? Please bring your mama some cereal. And bring one of those lemonade packets so I can take my medicine. Yeah, the struggle is weird when you're 40. I'm 48. I've been claiming 49, but I'm not 49 yet. I'm gonna be 49 to July. So y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about this morning. What y'all want to talk about this morning, the people who are in the chat. And if you're in the chat, please like, share, and subscribe. Auntie is on the road to hopefully this month. No, I'm not gonna say hopefully. I said I was gonna start taking limitations I've got. This month I'm gonna hit my 3,000 subscribers. So it's been quite a journey, but I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe, especially like when you like the videos. It keeps us in the algorithms. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. But what do you guys want to talk about this morning? So I have a few things I want to talk about. Y'all, my baby Kai, if y'all missed the call with me and my baby Kai is sick of the grown folks. Amen. He's sick of the grown folks. He want us to get it together. Amen. If you missed the interview with Deuce, we had some technical difficulties. I don't know if it's the AT&T or if it's my actual laptop. I have an iMac, but it's one of the older iMacs, and I'm just wondering, is it that or is it the internet system? So I'm going to be looking into that too, because I've had some great interviews, but there was some latency issues um, that caused pauses in the video and things like that. So I want you guys to know before you even hit me up in the before you even hit me up in the comments or anything. Auntie working on her technical difficulties because I've had some great, fabulous guests. The I can't wait to do a part two with A Page Turner. A Page Turner. Why I didn't get it in the beginning, aka Deuce. That was a wonderful, wonderful interview. That brother has a wealth of knowledge, insight, things of that nature. So I'm really looking forward to doing more with him. Um, and y'all know how Auntie get down. I got the bunny on this morning. It's we family. So whether I'm dressed up or dressed down, y'all go get the real me. And that says I googled myself, amen. And it said that Auntie believes in real laughs with real people, and that's me. I love real laughs with real people, real topics. And everybody has their little niche. Everybody has their thing that they do on social media. But for me, I just want my platform to be one that comes with heart, comes with authenticity. In the morning when a woman gets up, she gonna have a bonnet on. Amen. I'm not always gonna be dressed up. Amen. I'm gonna have on my favorite hoodie, my favorite nightgown, my favorite t-shirt and tights. Um, and that's just that. I can't be nobody but me. And I seen my platform and others' platforms grow. The more authentic you are, the more people can relate to you. Hey, Liddell. Yeah, Wayne needs to change the way he writing these skits. There's a method to the madness. And I'm going to say this. There's a method to the madness. I'm a writer as well. I haven't written as much as I used to in my younger days. And as Brother Deuce said, and it was very encouraging, you're never too old. When you think about the greats, they all started late. Samuel Jackson started in his 40s. And this man has more movies, I think, than anybody in Hollywood, even Denzel. He's worth over $400 million, and he started in his 40s. I'm saying that to say, Shelby, there is a method to the madness. I was one of those people early on in my commentary. I did a whole, and it was probably one of my top videos. I probably will repost it. I said, "Is Jesus popping? When is Jesus go popping the skits again?" But over this country Wayne journey, there are a lot of messages, hidden messages in it. Now, some of the messages I feel like it's taken a little bit longer to get there, to get to that point. But I do believe that there are messages, even in the skits, even in the twin skit, Lord. I'm waiting for the day, amen, because the twins trigger me, Amen. Their disrespect for adults, for authority, for their teachers, for their peers, their disrespect triggers me. I've never seen two young adults so, oh my God, I don't know what the word to say for it is. I've never seen two um, children be so disrespectful to everybody. It's triggering. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is absolutely triggering. I can't think of no other word. But I have to believe that there is a plan behind it. If we can see, that's the only critique I would give to any of the skits. And I said it last week when I talked about Anthony and his narcissism. I feel like give us the end story. And I'm not judging this platform. This brother has made millions based on doing the things with the people that he has. But I would like to see a backstory. That's my biggest thing. I want to see the backstory or how these characters came to be, with the attitudes they have, with the view on life. We need to see Anthony's backstory. I've been saying that for months. We need to see Shayla's backstory. We want to know what happened in New Orleans with Angelina that shaped her. Because we can see in Angelina's character that she wasn't always this bad person, this negative person. So, what is the backstory? We need to know these things as you look at the scenes, even back in the day with the soap operas, One Life to Live. They told us how those characters came to be, why they act the way they act, why they do the things they do. So we absolutely need those backstories. Let me kind of look in the comments here. Let me put the comments on the screen so I can kind of make sure that I'm show comments on the screen. Agree. We would like to see that. I would like to, y'all. I wanted Anthony and Amber to make it. I'm not gonna lie, I did. I wanted them to go through everything, and I still say, y'all, I'm not convinced that they will go all the way through this divorce, all the way through the divorce process. If I had the pen, and I'm thinking about doing a segment called "If I Had the Pen," I think that they gonna get divorced for sure. I think Amber might even get half for sure or more. I think that Anthony's gonna fall down to his knees and he finally gonna get his karma. But I also feel like they're gonna end up back together. I know family members, I know people who have absolutely, absolutely. I'm sitting up here looking at this lighting. Yeah, I promise, I promise the skin be skin and be like, I got ADHD, so I'm skipping around here. But, and the only thing I really wear is lipstick, but I don't like this lighting I got right now. But anyway, a heap see, but a few know. I've been watching as well as praying. But sometimes you have to just come bare. I ain't got no lipstick right now, but it's gonna be okay, man. Um, we need to know what happened. I see them back together. I do. I see them going through all those things. I see them going through all that heartache, and I see them circling back. I'm sorry, y'all. It might be 2 years from now, but I think there will continue to be our main storyline. That's that storyline we love to hate. And Liddell Bird, if Anthony and Shayla get back together, I'm done watching. We all say that. We all been done watching over the last 3 years. Everybody done said that, but we still watching. We still watching. Um, I don't think I could be wrong. and the writers could go to the opposite direction just because I'm saying this. I don't think that Anthony and Shayla are going to get back together. Shayla is all about, and let me say this: I wouldn't be mad if they did get back together because I think they'll be each other's karma. I think that he'll realize the grass not greener. I think that she will realize she didn't really want him. So if they got together, I wouldn't be mad at that. To me, that's karma. But I don't think Shayla will want him back because she would feel like she was second choice because he left her to get back with Amber. And it's something that A. Page Turner said, Deuce said in the interview with him. Women will cry, be distraught, be an emotional mess. They will be all over the place and come out on top. That man, he devastated. He crushed. He's out of there. So once a woman goes through that, I'm speaking from a woman perspective now. 9 times out of 10, once we go through that crushing and that heartbreaking phase of life where we are hurt, we are crushed, we have cried, we have begged, we don't want you no more. Lose my number. Amen. It's lose my number after that. We normally, when we done, we done. After we done went through that crying stage, you didn't take us back, you didn't want to be with us, we went through hell and back with you, we don't want you no more. I think that's where Amber is. But something telling me they go circle the block, her and Anthony. Because she keeps saying keywords like, you don't want me, you didn't want me, you don't protect me, you don't. I think Amber deep down inside just wants Anthony to become that man that she thought he was when she married him, which was everything opposite of Wayne. So I think they'll circle the block. I don't think Shayla will want him because Amber basically treating him like like trash right now. She like, you can have him, you can have him. You wanted him, here you go. Shayla doesn't want something that's easy, if that makes sense. I think Shayla feeds off a certain level of toxicity. Even down, I joke with you guys about the choke throat. The average woman wants to be led by her man. She wants that control from her man. I think because we have so much on our shoulders, you want to be led every now and then. You want an alpha male, even though Anthony wasn't an alpha male, but she thought he was. That's why she wanted Anthony. Oh, this strong businessman. He's an alpha male. Same thing with Iman. Iman is a man's man, but he's not an alpha male. Because if he was an alpha male, he wouldn't be ran by a woman or nobody else. He would stand on whatever he believed. If he was a whoremonger, he go stand on it. When you're an alpha male, you stand on your decisions. Let me go down to the comments. I think Anthony, when his attorney spoke with him, he showed Amber the person he wanted her to fall in love with. Yep. Angelina keeps talking about Kai being the heir. It wouldn't it be ironic if Amber is pregnant and blows Angelina's evil plan? I think they will go through with divorce. Yes, Suzette. Suzette, I believe that. I believe that something telling me Amber may end up pregnant. And if she is pregnant, she still gonna divorce him. But once again, the baby with Anthony, that's gonna be the real baby. I still say y'all, Kai is not his. If the writers don't give me nothing else, give unto that. If y'all don't let me come on the show as the maid, amen. Give me that Kai is not Anthony's son. Please give us the viewers that, because that will be his ultimate karma. That's the karma we've been waiting on for Anthony. Let Kai not be his son. Shayla's so obsessed with Amon, I wouldn't put it past her to share Amon. I don't think she goes share, baby. I don't see Shayla sharing. Shayla, if I can't have you, nobody can. I can see that, but I'm not surprised. I think that polygamy is going to come into play with somebody's storyline. I don't know who, because polygamy is so big now, and I can't say that I don't think it would be for me. Amen. But back in the Bible days, they had multiple wives, like for real. That's in the Bible. People skip and choose what they want to put in the Bible. A lot of stuff that's happening in these skits, y'all, it's in the Bible. To be honest, the multiple wives, the the deceit that's going on, Judas now, all that's in the Bible. We don't want to talk about it, but it's there. Auntie Riri, you can be Amber's confidant, a real friend who tells her like it is. I want to be somebody on the skits. I just want them to stop by and just, let Auntie do it. I just want to go on there one time just to say I did it. Amen. Wayne, any of y'all? Shayla wants the money however it comes. She doesn't think for herself money is her God. Anthony's not going to want Amber to go because he access for his business mind. I want that brought up, Marion. I want that brought up because he keeps saying, like he's letting Angelina now make him think that Amber was there for the money. Boy, you was broke when y'all got married. Do you forget that? She need to remind him of that in the skits. You was broke. You was on the verge of bankruptcy. Now, true enough, it was because her cousin Phil, but he was about to be bankrupt when they got married. She helped him get his grind back. She told him to stop moping around the house and get on his grind again. I still don't know what Anthony do to this day. Amen. What does Anthony do? He see, but we want to know. I know he did a little bit of real estate, but what does he do? Is he a scammer too? I'm just asking for myself. I think he was an investor. I think. Excuse me, y'all. How's the sound on here? I haven't seen the screen mess up or anything, so wondering how the sound is on here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Investor. Child, I ain't seen him go past the porch. I mean, I know everything is social media now, but Lord. So once I figure this out totally, the setup, I may start doing my lives from my iPad versus the laptop. Because that laptop, it cut out a lot of very important stuff from the interview with Deuce. There was a lot of pausing. I think he had some technical difficulties on his end too, but I definitely want you guys to get the most out of these interviews. The interview with Deuce, the interview with Diesel, and I have reached out to some other Country Wayne people. Amen. So get your popcorn ready. It may be more to come in April. I'm gonna try to do at least one big interview a month. I reached out to a couple of the females. I won't say who, to see if they would like to come on for a meeting in the ladies' room. So still waiting on answers from that. So get your popcorn ready, you guys. And each one of them, Deuce and Diesel, man, these are dope people behind closed doors. Like they are really good alpha men who really want the best from their in life and the best in their characters. If you have not went to Clean Act by Diesel Mackins, Clean Act by Diesel Mackins, please make sure you do so. Go click, share, and subscribe. He's been putting up some wonderful footage. That video he did with Amber Ty, where he surprised her with a car detail, totally awesome, you guys. Totally awesome. Um, I think it's got like 35, 33, 30, 30 something thousand views to it. So go check it out. Go check out that page. Really good content on car detailing. And he's really trying to inspire people. So through the clean act business, through car washing, through just being motivational. So check it out. Deuce, if you have not subscribed to the not subscribed, if you have not purchased the book, The Emancipation of Limits, if you have not seen the teaser from Deuce about the Emancipation of Limits, make sure you go out and do that. Wonderful, wonderful. That is going to be a heck of a series. Like seriously, I pray it's picked up or that he gets the funding that he needs to really make that something special. Just the teaser, oh my God. Even Diesel's teaser on I mean on Take the Wheel also. Take the Wheel by Diesel Mac. Both of them. Oh my God. Great. I love you and Von's interview with Deuce. It was wonderful to see the man of God who truly loves God. Yes. And give him words of wisdom. Yes. I I cannot wait to do the part two with Deuce so you guys can get the full impact. That brother is deep. He is deep. And he's on Facebook too. Deuce Unchained on Facebook. Deuce Unchained on Facebook. Anthony needs a married male therapist or older married man in his life. He does. Yes. But we need the backstory. I think that so this is just my we just having real talk. We just this auntie in the morning, this live with auntie. I would like them to how I'm gonna put this because I always want to be respectful of the platform. Um, I just want to see they're bringing a lot of new characters to the show. Finish some of the other storylines. It seems like there's always unfinished business, and we add new people. If we're adding new people to put these people on, or to put these people um, just in Skitland, bring them back as backstories. Like I feel like even the twins characters, they could have played young. What's her name? Faith. Faith could have been a young Amber. Uh, um, Her sister, even though they twins or whatever, but I don't think they're identical twins. She could have been a young Brittany. Like give us backstory with some of these people. It's so many. Thank you, Jacqueline. Exactly, there are so many unresolved storylines. Where it's like we would get deep engaged into something and it disappear. And that's one reason why I'm glad that God has given me the opportunity to spend more time on my platform to do things I want to do. Because sometimes I feel like I start and stop. And it's easy when you have a lot of these people have real life 9 to 5 jobs. They have other businesses. So I don't know if it's a situation where they're getting them when they can, and then you have the characters like I think even Amber still has her own the boutiques and the body butter and things like that. So, but they have that when you're an entrepreneur, you have time to maneuver your schedule to what you want it to be. But when you have to punch into somebody else's clock, it's hard to keep that momentum going or keep the back and forth. But the entire Sherman skits disappeared. What happened to Sherman now? What happened to Phil now? What happened to Mama Brenda now? I think Mama Brenda in real life had a surgery or something, praying for her speedy recovery. But that whole storyline disappeared. With the Noel thing, it was so much momentum with the Noel skits. I think it might have been humbling too, though, because, like on the outside, she was like, okay, what are y'all going to do when I'm gone? They went on, but was that a positive or a negative going on? There was no closure in that storyline. We thought she could have been pregnant by Kelvin. Kelvin disappeared. Brittany disappeared. Then we thought we was gonna get Brittany and her parents. That disappeared. So I don't know too much about the behind the scenes, but we need to see something complete itself. Complete, then move on. Those were good storylines that were really, really good. They brought Rico back, but Rico, you know, I hate to say it, but they kind of sleeping on Rico. Rico is a great actor. They brought Ty back. Ty is a great actor. Is it the writing? Is it what is it? I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's the writing like in a negative way, but is it written that way? Or is it a struggle with how do we how do we do this character? If that makes sense. Mama Brenda doing her daily. Yes, yes, I know that on Facebook. Indicate they reached out to her, but at this time she's not interested in returning. Oh, I didn't know that part of it. Okay. Delisa went to her family in middle school with Shayla. I'm sure Shayla knows these people as well. So like the Delicia skit, it's all over the place. Y'all gave us, and I'm not being judgmental when I say these things, because I respect each and every one of these actors and actresses. Like I said, I even one day would love to be on. I would love to be either a writer for the skits, or I don't even know if I want to be. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak into whatever God may have in store, but I see myself in skitland in one dimension or the other. But I would love to be a writer. I would love to be a writer within the skits. I feel like there's so much potential. Yeah, they dropped the ball big time on Delisi and Iman. That build up was so good at the end of the year, and it's like since the year started, it's like they don't know what to do with it. I didn't know the her and mom was still together until she said something. Cause you don't see them in the same. You don't see them really with the chemistry they had at first. At first, it seemed like there was a struggle between his love for Shayla and his love for, if you want to call it love, his love for Shayla and his love for Delicia. But now it's like you don't love either one of them. You just having fun getting your rocks off. And I think it was more entertaining the way they had it previously until now. It's like they don't know what to do with his character. He's just popping up when he don't have to do ESPN, I guess. He pop in and pop out and he gone. And Iman is a great actor. Y'all, Iman is a great actor. I don't know how many of y'all may have watched The Shy. He was good on The Shy. He was good in the skits. It's just like, to me, it seems like it's a scramble on what to do with these characters. When really, there's a lot you can do with these characters. There's a lot. Um, the whole taking Delisha to her family thing that threw me off. I think there could be potential with the ex and the ex. Now the ex break it. Delisha got too many love interests. She got King. She got Amon. Now the ex and the thing done came up. I mean, where are you taking this character to? Which way is we going? Amen. It's I'm confused on what y'all want to do. My baby Kai confused. Every skit he like, what's going on here? Amen. Easy disappeared. I said it's just like in New Jack City when what's his name, when Nino Brown was on top of the roof, he said the Dunner man gone. Easy gone. The Deuce and Hollywood skits gone. What's that girl that used to be on there? Carter gone. The Carter gone. Where did they go to? Amen. Sherman gone. Q gone. Where they at? I'm talking about it was in the thick of it. The Tassie gone. And it's like when they leave, it's no explanation. Thank you. I want another call from Kai. Kai called me yesterday and the phone hung up. The people came in and he didn't want them to think that he was on the phone. But Kai, I'm gonna try. Hopefully he'll. Kai, if you see me out there, call Auntie today, okay? That baby, y'all look at them skits. That baby got too much. That baby like, I just want to play with my toys. Can somebody play with me? I'm tired of hearing y'all business. Kai tired. Amen. Kai tired of this mess. Kai call Auntie today, okay? Auntie be here for you. Kai just tired. He just wants somebody to talk to. He can't play with his toys in peace without them talking about the divorce and all that. Kai is tired. Baby, Kai is, I'm telling you, he's the best baby actor I've seen in a long time. When they start giving that boy talking lines, he go tear it up. That little boy acts his butt off. And it seemed like his facial expressions, his facial, it be his facial expressions to me. Delisha think, Delisha think, I think Delisha writes now. Message. Yeah, everybody isn't a writer. Some people are better behind the scenes writing. Some people are better at directing. Some people are just better behind the scenes than they are on camera. As much as I say that I would love to act again, I don't know if I want to write more than act. I don't know. I don't know how good or I would be. I haven't done it in so long, but I guess I do with the auntie skits. But I would like to challenge myself in a serious role. And I'm really looking into doing the comedy thing too, doing some type of stand up amateur night or something. So he see but a few know. We'll see what happens with the future. But thank you all for subscribing, for clicking, for sharing. I think I'm really gonna keep this format. This is a little bit off because I'm just sitting in my bed waiting for my son to bring me. See, it really ain't about me yet. And but y'all, it's we have to continue to pray for everybody in our world with this unnecessary. I don't like to get political, but unnecessary war going on, gas prices going up. Um, I think Piari back, Piari go and come. I mean, I don't know where we're going now wrong with Sade, how they crossed that time. I'm confused. That's why I can relate to Kai. Cause Kai just be sitting there like, I'm confused. What is going on? We swapping and crossing over the skits, and I've been discombobulated since they put Honey Pot with Wayne. I'm just that was the first throw off for me. That threw me off. I'm not. You know what I'm seeing too, y'all, and I've said this for months, probably over a year. I wouldn't be mad at Piari and Anthony getting together. And let me before y'all jump down my throat. Anthony and Piari are best friends. There's nothing like having, and they stayed with each other all the months, even though she had feelings for him. She's broke up with Ron now. He broke up with Amber. I would love to see him with Piari. I really would. Because there's nothing like having your lover or your mate also be your best friend. And Deuce was saying that in our interview. If my mate, if my husband, if my next boyfriend can't be my best friend, I don't want it. I want somebody that's gonna make me laugh, but I can also cry with. I can also be serious with. I can be playful with. Somebody who understands my mental. Somebody who understands, like when I'm going through things, and vice versa. You can understand them. I don't want no more superficial relationships. And I think Anthony could very well. I think the red flags we see with Piari that Anthony never really honed in on it because it wasn't his problem. You're not my girl. And I think that's probably why he didn't get with her back in the day. Because he seen some red flags with her. I think either something happened to Piari in college or in her life, just like I think something happened to Shayla. Those type of what happens to us in our younger years impacts who we become as adults. That's why I want the backstory of Shayla. I want to know what happened to Shayla in middle school because that changed Angelina and that changed Shayla. That changed their family dynamic. Whatever happened to her is why Shayla is how she is. And had a core y'all, I don't care what y'all say about Shayla's character. Shayla, in her heart of heart, is one of the realest ones on the show. I'm sorry, I said it. Shayla is one of the realest characters on the show. Shayla, she minces no words. People didn't like what she told Amber of why she cheated with Anthony. She said how she felt. She kept it 100, 10 toes down. She gonna say how she feel. When she don't agree with Angelina, she gonna say how she feel. Even when she delusional, she gonna say how she feels. She tell people straight up how she feel. That's what I love about Shayla's character. She gonna tell you what she feel, whether it's right or wrong. I ain't saying she right, but she gonna tell you how she feel. One of the realest characters on the show. That's why I like Melissa. Melissa gonna tell you how she feel. She be like, you ain't gotta be fake with me. It's blah 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 blah. Shayla go say how she feel. But something in my spirit telling me, y'all, she not dumb about this. You can't get nothing over on Shayla. Amen. Some in my spirit telling me Shayla know what's going on with Delicia and Iman, and she blocking it out. I'm tired of nobody in Skitland cameras working. Even when Dom said they got the most expensive security ever, you can't tell me as diabolical, as diabolical as ooh, if they brought Junie to the skits, man, if they brought Junie to the skits, Junie would shut it down. Do you hear me? If they brought Junie to the skits, if they brought Tiana to the skits, I don't know how they get along in real life, but if they brought Tiana in the skits just as Iman's baby mama, ex-wife, I could see her checking Delicia, the other girl, and her. Bring Tiana to the skits. That what you do. Can somebody put this APB out to Wayne? That would be a power move. If they brought her and Junie, I could see Junie check marking, checking Shayla and everybody else because they haven't let them meet the kids yet. Tiana, get your bag. You already got Oscar. Get your bag. Get all the bags. Let the kids get the bags. Baby, that would be, oh girl, who said that? Look, let me give you the little young people finger, the clock it. Jacqueline Alexander, you hit that. You hit that. And like they say, Wayne tell Amber and all of them, don't let a relationship get in the mix of your bag. Amen. I don't know if I want Ricky on the skits. What Ricky gonna do on the skits? Cause you know they come as they self. Oh, Ricky could come and be a part of helping them set up the Ricky could come for the podcast thing. He could come and help them get set up the podcast. For real, for real. I could see that. Can you get on to on the skit? I don't, y'all. I could get on the skits and be totally nervous and not know nothing about nothing. But I just want to go see. Hey man, can we find out Wayne? I'm just asking for myself. Can we find out if Auntie would be nervous and be a one hit wonder, or could Auntie be one of your main characters? I'm just saying. I'm just asking for myself. Amen. Thank you, Suzette Sugar. Thank y'all for advocating for Auntie. Cause I mean they see I switch it up. I can be professional and I can be a professional homegirl. Or I can be an auntie, or I can be a Nook and Buck security, or I can be a therapist. Whatever, wherever you need me at, I can be somebody on everybody's skit. Amen. I can cross over. I mean, I'm just asking for myself. Hmm. But I really want to get in and be the maid so I can get the tea, so me and Kai can cut up. Yeah, me and Kai will cut up on that. I tell you. But look, I'll be the first maid that don't clean up. I hope so, Suzette. I really do. I got crazy faith this year. I got crazy faith. I'm gonna end up on somebody's kid. Amen. I got crazy faith. I really, really do. And then the Diesel done called me out talking about doing the dance. I tried my back is kid. My back been hurting worse ever since he said that announcement. Amen. And if you haven't seen it on go to CleanX, subscribe, click share, and subscribe. Diesel done called me out for whenever he come to Dallas. Yeah, Kai been trying. He was trying to call me yesterday, Jacqueline. He's supposed to be calling me back today. So when he called me back today, I'm going on and I guess I'll let y'all listen to it. Cause Kai is tired of this mess. Y'all see his facial expression? Every time y'all look at Kai face, y'all know that he want to call auntie. He go get their phone one day. Watch him get. Y'all go see us kid, and he go get that phone, and he go give auntie a call. He go call me, cause he's sick of them. He is sick of them. He can't even play. Can't get his water. He was in that last skit. Why? He trying to get his water. He want to play with the ball, and then he just started looking. Y'all see how he look? He just started looking like, man, where's Auntie at? I gotta tell Auntie about this. I can't even play because they up here talking about, and she over here talking about she confused. I'm confused too. Y'all seen it in the go back to the skit. Hey man, Kai is tired of these folks. But y'all, I'm finna get off here so I can get caught up on the skits. It was a lot of skits this morning. And y'all, the next time I get on here for the live, I'm gonna talk about Bethany skits. And we gotta talk about Gladys. Y'all, we got to talk about Gladys. I don't know where the service is gonna be, but we gotta talk about Gladys and Mike now. Gladys was my homegirl. Y'all didn't know how me and Gladys were friends. She told me everything about her and Jacoby. And I gotta get over that too. She told me to take care of him and take of it. Well, she actually didn't tell me that I'm lying. But something in my spirit tell me I need to get over there and check on Jacoby. Amen. Yeah, she died happy. Yeah, girl, who got the body? That's the first thing we ask when somebody pass away. Who got the body? Who doing this? Such and such don't do a good job. What you calling them? They make them look like they're still alive. Shout out to Golden Gate in Dallas, Texas, because they did a wonderful job on my stepfather. They really did. All jokes aside. So there are some good companies. They really do. Good. He looked like peace. But when you had a peaceful and good life, that's how you look. Amen. But Lord Gladys. Mm, mm. You know how then, when you tell the older black people, they do that, that grunt with it when it really hit them hard. But all right, y'all, I'm finna get off here. And to my business partner, she knows who she is. I instead of my phone calls, I did a 50-minute live. Amen. But we go get back, y'all. I love y'all, and we'll be back soon. And make sure y'all answer the poll on this live on what would you like to see more of from Auntie. What would you like to see more of from Auntie? Let me see if we got any results. We ain't got no results. Oh, it says start show. Okay. So the poll is up, y'all. The poll is up. Would you like to see more lives from Auntie? And when I say lives, well, I should have put interviews. Well, lives and interviews different. I'm gonna put interviews, and I'm gonna put out a poll to say who would you like me to interview next in Skitland, and you can put it here if you want to. Who would you like to see me interview next in Skitland? And also the poll on here is: would you like to see more lives from me, phone calls, reviews, or shorts? I love doing the shorts, y'all. They fun. So make sure that you continue to do the poll throughout the day. If it goes away, I'll make it. I'll put it up again. Thank y'all, and I love y'all. I'm finna get out. Thank you. Bye bye.